Hello everyone. So today we're going to be streaming some New World, and this is actually the first time that I'm going to be streaming Rome 2. I just haven't done so because my machine isn't the greatest, and yeah, I just haven't really covered the modern Total Wars that much on the channel. I do have a couple videos on Rome 2. I did a review of Wars of the Gods, and I did a review of a what was it, DVD et Impera, and I did a video, a sort of impressions video of what was it, New World, right? I've also never done a stream with the face cam, so hello everyone. It's good to see all of you. Yes, General Kenobi. Genesis says, hey there. Genesis is the creator of the mod, New World. So everyone say hello to him and direct any questions you have about the mod to Genesis. Hello QS. Hello Lord Blankensop. Did the stream freeze? No, it seems to be okay. Alright. Yes, this is a face reveal stream, so people have been asking me to do it. I actually promised I would do it when I hit 4,000 subscribers, but I didn't do it because I didn't have the proper setup. I was in the middle of moving at the time, and yeah, that's why I was not able to do a face reveal stream then. The lighting was not good in the previous place I was living in. So yeah, now I've got better lighting over here. It's still not great, but I think it's not great because this camera I'm using, the Logitech C615, is not that great. Jürgen Lamage says, no way, Gudea looks German. That's why I was not able to do a face reveal stream then. Outer Heaven Gaming says, hey, you look like the Otacon from Metal Gear Solid. You know, that's one game series I have not had the chance to play, Metal Gear Solid. Which Metal Gear Solid is he from? So let's wait a few moments for more people to join the stream. Last time we had about 30 plus people on the stream for Rome Remastered. And today we're doing a Rome 2 stream. So we've got about over 11, 12 people watching right now. That's pretty good. So let's start talking about the campaign here. So of course New World has a couple of different campaigns. It has Grand Campaign, Hannibal at the Gates, or is it Atlanteans at the Gates? I'm not sure. But yeah, Atlanteans at the Gates, that's what it is. And there's also Helena in Gaul, which is about the Amazonian invasion of Gaul. Of course, a historical event you'll all remember from your undergraduate classes. Lan Jane says Gary Oldman. That's funny. Okay. Oh, hello, Medjay of Fayum. Hello, Lan Jane. Hello, Bounty. Bounty says you look exactly as I imagined. Nice, nice. Medjay of Fayum says you look like the American professor from National Treasure. Oh. I haven't seen that film in a long time. I think the last time I saw it was in the theater. I wasn't a big fan of that movie, but I should take a look, see who the professor was there. Pakata says, here I am. Hello. Hello, Landjane. Landjane, of course, a modder in the Rome Total War community, creator of Barbarian Empires. Genesis seems to be having fun with his laughing smile, yes. KFC. Oh, KFC, longtime viewer of the channel. Hadn't seen him in a while. He says, hey, good day, it's been a while, been busy the past few months. Love this mod, and it's great to see how large your channel has grown. Congrats. Well, thank you. It's great to see how big your fast food chain has grown, KFC. So, yeah, good to see you again. Speaking of which, there are a lot of KFCs in Armenia, that's for sure. See them on every corner. Okay, not on every corner, but there are a lot. The Medjay of Fime says Professor Gudea. Yeah, pretty much. Pakata says, yes, Atlantis at the gates. I did an exam on that. Yeah, so let's think about this. I think we should either go for a grand campaign and go for Troy or Lydia. Lydia would be fun. We could go for Helena and Gaul as the Amazons, or we could go for Atlantis at the gates. So I'm curious as to what everyone thinks we should do. So you know what? I want everyone to vote in the chat. Everyone vote. Grand campaign as Lydia. Atlantis at the gates, or Helena and Gaul. Jurgen Lamaj says Atlantis. Okay. Pakata says Lydia. Medjay says Troy. Outer Heaven Gaming says Atlantis. Oh, Landjane is asking about Nabatea. So where would Nabatea be? Is there Nabatea in the main campaign, Genesis? I don't believe so. No, I don't see them. We've got a couple of votes for Lydia. We've got a vote for Troy. We got Helena. We got Atlantis. 2 Atlantis. It's under Desert Kingdoms. Okay, where's Desert Kingdoms? Nope, no Nabatea. Okay, you know what? It seems like, according to the chat, we're leaning towards Lydia. I think we're leaning towards Lydia. So let's go for Lydia. And Genesis. Excuse me, I don't know what got caught in my throat. So, Genesis. Yeah, for some reason, the Creative Assembly actually provided me with a code for all the Rome 2 DLC I didn't have, so it was all the DLC. But that code didn't work with the Desert Kingdoms DLC, so for some reason, I don't have that one. So let's go for Lydia. For some reason, QS says I played Rome 2 only vanilla. You know, I'm going to do some streams of DVD at Impera because I think it's really a worthwhile experience to play Rome 2 with DVD at Impera. Of course, I uploaded a playthrough, the first episode of a playthrough as the Saka in DVD at Impera. I have done a playthrough as the Saka in Europa Barbarorum 2. So you can compare and contrast the gameplay in both of those. QS says I played Rome 2 only vanilla. Oh, the difficulty. That's what I was going to do when I coughed. So I will go back. And oh, my audio's repeating. Okay, let me fix that. Should be fixed now. Okay. Yeah, I realized what the problem was with the audio repeating. So, Genesis, what difficulty do you recommend for this mod? Because for Divide et Impera, they recommend normal, so I've put it on normal for that because they put in the cheats and scripts for the AI from the start. So I have that on normal. Okay, so Genesis, what difficulty do you recommend? Do you recommend hard? Hard is normal and very hard is hard. Okay, so let's go with hard. Let's go with hard here. Okay. So we are the kingdom of Lydia, and we never fell to the Persians. We are ready to conquer our neighbor Troy and Galatia and Bithynia. And Cyprus owns C-Day, that's good. And Pergamum is also our neighbor. All right, so let's see our troops. I have not tried to play as Lydia. So let's check out our technologies. Okay, seems pretty straightforward with it for the technology. And we've got Anatolian spearmen, Lydian skirmishers, and men-at-arms cavalry. Okay, okay. Oh, Genesis says I have to reload for campaign difficulty. Okay, let's quickly do that then. Not a problem. My skill in Rome 2 is definitely not up to snuff compared to my skill in Rome 1, for example. So, especially, I have more experience with Rome 2 than Attila, that's for sure. Rome 2 came out right before, I think the year before I went to grad school. And Attila came out when I was in grad school, finishing my thesis. So that's, excuse me. I guess I recorded a couple of episodes today, that's why my throat's a bit tired. So that's why I have less experience with Attila. KFC says, looks like a tough start. Yeah, indeed, I'd say. Lemur Jim, hello, good to see you. Lan Jane says, fun fact, a lot of Rome 2 soldiers are left-handed according to the UI. Yeah. Or maybe it's in a mirror. Maybe. Okay. So let's go for... Should I go for a farming settlement? Or for a civil settlement? Interesting. Seems like it's... Seems like it's not a huge difference. So let's go for civil settlement. Careful planning can sow the seeds of greatness. And let's go for organized supply for technology because I would like to upgrade my army camp, that's for sure. Hello, un bizantino qualunque. Okay. And let's see what troops we can recruit. So we've got access to Phrygian infantry. I like them. Light Lancers and Lydian Skirmishers, Anatolian Skirmishers and Spearmen, and Slingers. So, you know, we need a few missile units. So let's go for... You know what? I'm going for the Light Lancers. A couple of Light Lancers, some Slingers. And I'm already out of money. Okay. So then I'll think, let's open our diplomacy. Let's see what our relationship is with our neighbors. So it seems like we're okay with everyone, and especially with Troy. So perhaps we can get a defensive alliance with Troy. They rejected that. How about a non-aggression pact? They accepted that. I'm fine with that. With Phrygia, we have same blood.
Welcome, worthy friend.
But we can't do anything. They're a satrapy of the Seleucids. Okay. So it seems like our war target is going to be Galatia. We're not trading with them, and I don't care about them. So we will do that. Someone says I'm going to starve my kingdom by upgrading the settlement, and you are correct. So I will stop upgrading that, and I'll wait until perhaps I conquer Ankara. So let's actually move our troops over and do more recruitment over here. So how about 3 light lancers and some Phrygian infantry? Okay. Hello, Lucas. Lucas says, wow, first time I see your face. Nice to see you. Durtad, of course, it was my old Total War Center, and actually originally my Civ Fanatics moniker. I made a few mods for Civilization 4 back in the day. Long time ago. I was just a kid. Yeah, I mean, I was just a kid on Total War Center too. That's for sure. We sure are trading a lot with Bithynia. There's not even space on the road. So we should raise some more forces. Muwatsiti. So of course this is a Hittite name. Muwatali, Muwatsiti. Those kinds of names are giveaways as Hittite or Luvian type names. So let's raise an army under Muwatsiti. And let's go for men-at-arms, shield bodyguards. Or cavalry generals bodyguards. I don't know why I said shields bodyguards. And okay. Perhaps now we can recruit an agent. So we can only recruit an Eyes of the King, Aduwali, another Hittite name, Puliluwaswe, and Katita. Let's go for Katita. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. So let us end the turn. In Gudea's case, the voice matches the face. I hope that's a good thing. Hasta la victoria siempre. Good to see you. He says, hey man, great to see you. Hello. Great to see you too. Genesis says, yes, Hittite names. You know, that's such an important thing, because in Rome too, there's a huge issue where there are so many characters in the East with Akkadian names. So, of course, Akkadian was still in use, right? It was in use until the middle of the Parthian Empire, the 1st to 2nd centuries AD. That's when the last Akkadian texts are written. But there are so many characters in so many places, even Parthia and Armenia and Pontus, with Akkadian names, and it doesn't make any sense, and it bothers me so much. But yeah, it's good to see a mod that takes care to do the names a little bit better. At least a little bit. I know part of it is engine limitations, things like that. The game is chugging a little bit because it is a bit hard on my system to stream Rome 2. So that's unfortunate. Genesis says there's a little bit of instability, so I'll quick save frequently. Okay. A Clockwork Cranberry says, I'm faded and had no idea this mod was a thing. Fill me in, lads. I'm faded. Is that some sort of hip young lingo? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's get another unit of Phrygian infantry and some more light lancers. Okay, one more Phrygian. And then we will besiege Ankara. So let's send our spy over to Ankara and see what we can find out about these Galatian barbarians. So yeah, I don't have enough money to do army sabotage or reconnoiter. But let's check out their units here. So the Galatians here they have a little bit of cavalry, some freeman infantry, but I definitely have the cavalry advantage now. So if I do besiege them, the problem is going to be their garrison. However, they don't really have too many spearmen, so they can't really counter my cavalry. Okay? Wee Baguette says, did you move to California from Armenia? I am live streaming live from Yerevan, the capital of the Republic of Armenia. So I am in Armenia right now. Heroes Meister says, Melina, that's weird for Galatians. You mean the name of someone? Oh. I'm not an expert in Galatian culture. Okay. So let's end the turn again. So yes, this is a face reveal stream. It's good to see all of you. And yes, you can finally see me. Now, unfortunately, this is not the best camera that I have access to right now. It's a budget Logitech camera. It's okay. It's HD 1080p, but it doesn't really work well with my lighting here. But I really can't change my setup too much. I suppose I could improve the lighting. But let's see. Perhaps for next time I'll think about it. Okay, so I am going to actually close this other browser tab I have open. Okay. Ruaidi. Oh, hello, Ruaidi. It's been a while. Meje of Fayum says, are you using OBS? I am using OBS Streamlabs. So Streamlabs OBS, not OBS Studio. I found Streamlabs to be a bit heavy, right? It's a little bit heavy. For example, when I was using OBS Studio to record Attila, I was recording Ancient Empires, and the battle did not look very good. So in Rome 2, actually, I get micro lags on the campaign map, but in battle it actually performs pretty well. So it's the opposite experience that I have with Rome 2. Heroes Meister said, do you have any crash to interrupt the stream? No. KFC says, so weird the stream after months is the face reveal one. Thank you. Yeah, no, good job. Good timing. Good timing. Okay, for some reason, some of the chats are being cut off by Streamlabs here. but it's okay. Yeah, I've been streaming less often. Of course, I mentioned we had a baby recently. I mentioned it on the Discord and on the YouTube community page. So I've had less time to stream, less time to make videos. I was also teaching an online course on Achaemenid Persian. So I was really busy with that. But now I have a little bit more time to make videos. And of course, it's super fun to do that. So we got organized supply, and we can upgrade. So perhaps it seems like the Lydians actually have pretty good cavalry. We've got Cappadocian cavalry, caravan escort cavalry. I haven't seen caravan escort cavalry since I played Warband. Heroes Meister says, do you happen to have students of yours watching the stream? No. The Medjay of Fime says, what's your online course? It was an online course on Achaemenid Persian. It was on Old Persian. Actually, if you do look up like Old Persian online, you will find it. You will find it. So I'm trying to think, should I upgrade the Lydian infantry barracks, or should I upgrade it to a cavalry barracks? So if I upgrade to infantry tents, I'll get access to Galatian volunteers, spear sergeants, and Anatolian archers. And if I go up to infantry quarters, I'll get shielded sergeants and Phrygian mobile axemen. And if I get the royal barracks, then I get more garrison troops. Seems like. And if I upgrade the stables, I'll get access to merchant cavalry, force those merchants to fight in the army, and then I'll get Cappadocian Cav, which is one of my favorite units, Lydian cavalry, which seems to be more of a lancer, lighter armor type cavalry unit, lighter than the Cappadocians. And then there's actually some nice cavalry here with the Phrygian mounted archers that seem pretty nicely armored, at least in the unit card. I do like the unit cards here in the vanilla style, but they also look new. They fit right in. They fit right in. It's cool. So I don't know if I should go for infantry or cavalry. I guess I should go for cavalry. KFC says, do your students know about your channel? No. Okay, so let's try to do some army sabotage. Sabotage the supplies, please. Sabotage successful by Katita. Good job. Okay, so now in terms of military, I would like to get access to the higher level stables. So you know what? Let me quickly check the tech tree again. So I need military settlement tech if I want to upgrade the stables. Because the first level of stables just gives me access to merchant cavalry, and they don't... It's not really the flashy cavalry I want to utilize. So let's quickly go to the tech tree. I need military settlement. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to go for military settlement. I'm going to make a beeline for that. And I guess I'll go for some slingers here. And then perhaps I'll move in and attack the Galatians. The Galatians are recruiting more spearmen every turn. So I have to think about what I'm going to do here. Okay. Things are looking okay. So let's end the turn. Daniel says what's also interesting is that the Old Persian word for death is very similar to the Latin morte. So actually, the term mortal, right? It's an Indo-European language, right? Old Persian is an Indo-European language. Farsi is an Indo-European language. So there are many terms in common with the other Indo-European languages. For example, Darius the Great, when talking about seizing rebels like, I don't know, Nebuchadnezzar IV, he says that he agurbayatad them, right? And grab, the root grab in that word is actually grab, right? To seize in Old Persian. So there are a lot of similarities in Old Persian. And actually the term Shah in Farsi, which comes from the Middle Persian, Sasanian Persian Shah, actually comes from the Old Persian Khashayathiya, which is actually very closely related to the Sanskrit term Kshati. Right, so you can kind of tell the linguistic developments of Old Persian from the Old Indo-Iranian language. So Indo-Iranian was its own language that branched off of Indo-European. But this is not a lecture here. We're going to continue our battles as Lydia. Does English have a lot of Old Persian loanwords? Medjay of Fayum says. It's not a loanword from Old Persian because English and Old Persian would have had to coexist next to each other at the same time for there to be technically loanwords. Right? Languages have to coexist for there to be loanwords between them. So words that have the same origin from Indo-European, there are those, right? Like pita is father, and that's the same word, pita. Pedar in Middle Persian, right? So let's... Should we recruit any more troops? Let's go for another unit of lancers and another unit of slingers. And that'll give us 19 units out of 20. And then we will attack the Galatians. So Sardis is looking okay. I would like to improve our public order a little bit. Yeah. Well, I'll take care of that after I take Ankara. So let's end the turn here. What is the name of the mod? The name of the mod is in the title of the stream. It's called New World. Now, this is a sort of semi-fantasy mod. So it's like a alternative history, right? So Troy didn't fall. Lydia didn't fall. Atlantis was real. Things like that. Yes, so Hindi is very closely related to Old Persian. Old Persian, you'll find, is very close to Sanskrit. Yeah. Actually, the Old Persian word for person, martiya, is related to mortal, of course, mortal. It's the same Indo-European root. Okay. So we've got, we're researching signaling now. We've gained the trait untrustworthy. Okay. So let's go and attack the Galatians. Let's declare war. They don't have allies. We don't have allies. Mano a mano. Okay, so we're not in a very good position here. But you know what? Okay, let's retreat for just a minute. Let's take inventory here. And let's sabotage this army. Opportune failure, okay. And I think that's good enough for now. Oh, She gained a skill. That's good. So let's go for... Lookout, or supplier, or network. You know what? Let's go for menace. Yeah, let's go for menace. Okay. And let's end the turn here. $10,000 subscribers special is a private online lecture by Goudet. Right. Actually, I just realized I'm not listening to the game audio, I'm not hearing any of the audio cues. Yeah, so they're... Yeah, I'm pretty confident right now. The Galatians don't have too much infantry, but they do have a good number of spearmen. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so let's take a look at the Lydian units. Again, the campaign map in Rome 2 performs really not well for me, but in battle it performs very nicely. So here we've got our Lydian cataphract cavalry. We've got our Anatolian spearmen.
Spear infantry, ready, commander.
Let's take a look at our Phrygians. Yep, we've got our Phrygian infantry with their sun hats. We've got some Anatolian slingers, and we've got some light lancers. So we're going to have to do some major harassment with our skirmisher cav. I'll have them backed up with 3 light lancers on the right. I'm going to put 3 light lancers plus the cataphracts on the left. I'm going to put our missile infantry in the front. And I'm going to put our our spearmen and Phrygians in the center. So let's get this party started. Let's take a look at the Galatians.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Yep, the Galatians are coming, and they look pretty heavily armed. So what we have to hope for is that they will charge us and be defeated quickly before their reinforcements arrive. So I'm going to put our slingers there in skirmish mode, as well as our Lydian skirmishers. I'm going to move our Lydian skirmishers up here to harass them from the right. And I'm going to put our light lancer cav on the right for flanking purposes, as well as our general and the other light lancers. Actually, you know what? I'll keep our general close to the Phrygian infantry, so that he gives his general's bonus. KFC says, anyone betting on a classic general death? Yeah, you've missed quite a few streams, and in pretty much every single stream, I have lost a general. So KFC, being a longtime viewer, knows exactly what that means here. Okay, general, go hit that light horse. And light lancers, and move around to the right. Oh, shoot.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, skirmish mode in Rome 2. Not my favorite. Okay, light lancers, keep moving.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so the enemy is coming.
Under attack.
Okay, our troops have actually done well against those guys, and our infantry are bracing for impact. Light lancers hit the noble horse. Okay, we are defeating their light horse there. That's very good. Okay, light lancers. Move against the Celtic slingers.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
That's okay, don't worry. Yeah, the enemy noble horse was able to defeat our light lancers. That's not good. Okay, so let's hit these missile troops quickly. And General, hit Melina. And inspire yourself. Okay, our light lancers did a good job hitting the back of their infantry.
Units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, Phrygian infantry. Move quickly here. Good job, light lancers. Okay, you guys hit the noble horse as well. Move against these levy freemen. Come on, light lancers, charge in, see what you can do. Okay. Oh, that's not good. So you guys flee the noble horse. Try to keep them away from us here. Light lancers, get out of there. I left them in melee. Not a good idea. Okay, keep fighting with the noble horse.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Okay, we are routing all of their infantry in the center, which is very good. Okay, Anatolian spears. Move against the Galatians.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, very nice. And we killed the enemy general. We got him. We got him. Not the best managed battle, but it worked. Okay, sorry, I was not looking at the chat during the battle. It's hard enough for me to do regular battles without looking at the chat. Oh, they've got some more noble horsemen. We did lose more lancers than I would have liked. One thing I've always liked about Rome 2, one of my favorite aspects, is that it's hard to chase down routing enemies, right? They don't have these big flags, right, that you can easily see. So it's actually it's easier for people to get out and escape. And I like that because, you know, it's really hard to hunt down everyone after a battle. I definitely prefer the feel of Rome 2 battles to Medieval 2. I think Rome 2 has better feeling battles. And Rome 1 as well. Rome 1 is my favorite battle engine, for sure, but I just don't like the Medieval 2 battle engine. It's just not my favorite. Yeah, this was a tough battle. Look at all the Galatians. We just crushed them in the center here. And that's how the battle was won. The battle was won in the center. Is there new music in this mod, Genesis?
Yours to command. Yes, commander.
Okay, so our Anatolian spearmen have cavalry counter tactics. They didn't work that great right there.
Infantry! Spearmen at the ready.
Yeah, these noble horse, they don't want to go down. But they are going down. Can we get the other general? Can we get this general? It would be really nice if we could.
The enemy general is dead.
We got him. Okay, I'd say that's enough of this battle. Very nice indeed. So we did lose almost 800 troops, but they lost pretty much the entire army. Yeah, Daniel says, I like the Rome 1 and Medieval 2 battle engines way more than the modern ones. I like Rome 1's battle engine, I think is the best one in the series. Rome Remastered, of course, uses the same engine. I do not like the Medieval 2 battle engine. It's very sluggish. A lot of people enjoy it. It's just not my favorite. Hello, Plushovi Prezes. Good to see you. We just routed 2 major Galatian armies. So that turned out quite nice. Okay, we just lost 1 unit of light lancers here, but that's okay. So let's enslave our captives. Looks like I just missed that 1 general. So perhaps next turn I'll attack the remnant of this Galatian army, and perhaps I will hit the garrison as well. Medjay Fayum says, weren't the original Rome Total War and Medieval 2 Total War battle engines fast-paced? Rome 1 was very fast-paced, about the same pace as Shogun 2. Faster than Rome 2. Medieval 2 was slower, some of the slowest paced battles in the series. Yes, I was very disappointed with Medieval 2's battles when it first released. I was disappointed in the battles and with the game in general. Okay, so let's attack this Galatian army. Okay, so they have... Okay, the garrison has a lot of pretty decent Galatian infantry. So I'm going to pull back for just a moment. And oh, I can hire mercenary war elephants? That might be nice. But I do kind of want another unit of lancers. So I'm going to go for another unit of lancers. And I want to garrison Sardis a little bit better. So I'll recruit some slingers for Sardis. Okay. I was just reading the chat, sorry. Okay. So let's do some sabotage. I don't have enough money. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So let's end the turn here. You know, I've been, it was harder for me to get into Rome 2, definitely, because, you know, I was used to Europa Barbarorum, the Rome 1 engine, Chivalry, Total War, Chivalry 2. Those were the big campaigns I played back in the day. But I have to say, in recent years, I have gotten into it. I did a big Parthian campaign in 2015, 2016, and I still remember it. It was fun. It was fun. It's a give and take with Rome 2. There are some aspects of the campaign I enjoy, and some aspects I don't like as much as the older games. So it's just, you know, a band of strong young men from Greece wish to settle near one of your cities. Locals view them with distrust. I'll accept them. Judea has been destroyed. Judea is, of course, another new faction added by New World. Okay, so it seems like we have about 30 viewers. That's a good number. A good number. It seems like August, early September, there are less people watching Total War content on YouTube than usual. So I'm fine with these numbers. So you know what? Should I save some money and recruit these mercenary elephants and then attack the Galatians? That would be very nice, because that's how the Galatians were actually sort of subjugated. The Seleucids brought elephants, and the Galatians thought, oh, we're not dealing with that. Okay, so let's end the turn here. Genesis is correct, I should save. So I will save. Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't like the battles in Rome 2, but a lot of people like them. I like them. I'm in the camp of people that like them. I think Shogun 2 feels a little better to me in terms of the battles. Also, Attila feels a little better to me. But Rome 2 also feels good, and I definitely prefer it to Medieval 2. Rome 1, Rome Remastered, those have the best battle engines, in my opinion. The best weight, the best collisions with are in Rome 1. Much better than Medieval 2. Medieval 2 makes me feel nothing in terms of battles. At least with Rome 2, with cavalry charges, for example, I kind of feel the sort of trample that you have in Shogun 2. Shogun 2 does it better, but when you have a cavalry charge in Shogun 2, for example, you have this sort of trample effect. And I kind of like that. And that's sort of in there in Rome 2. I think it's done better in Attila. But yeah. Infantry, I agree. Infantry doesn't feel quite as good in Rome 2. It feels very light. Slowed industry, that's not good. Luckily, I don't have too much income from industry anyway. So I've got to go after these Galatians sooner or later. I took down 2 of their armies, but their garrison was too much. So you know what? I'm going to go for the Indian war elephants. Let's do this. I've got some Indian war elephants. So now let's go into Galatia. And let's, can I raid? Yeah, I'm raiding. Okay. So let's end the turn here. Let's see. I hope Galatia comes at me with this army. And I'll defeat them. Yeah, pretty much every Total War game is more realistic than Rome 1 vanilla, that's for sure. Plushovi says, Gudea, any thoughts on Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD mod for Rome 2? I have my issues with that mod. You know, to be perfectly honest, I don't like that mod very much, and I will explain at a later time. I agree with Ruaidi. Medieval 2 units look like they're moving too much in slow motion. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. We've got a food shortage here, which is not good. So, you know, I'm going to send... The problem is I'm losing public order. That's not good. So, you know what? I'm going to besiege... No, I can't besiege Ankara. What the heck should I do? I guess I'm gonna just hang out here. Not very good tactics by me. I screwed up. I should save here. Okay. So spy. Steal food, please. Okay. And let's end the turn. Hello, pyruvic acid. Good to see you. Okay, so the Galatians are coming at me with their single army here, which is what I wanted them to do. So let's go after them. Blake Proctor says, I've always hated in Medieval 2 how units kind of separate when they are engaged. Formations cannot be held well at all in Medieval 2 compared to Rome 1. Yes, I agree. I think Medieval 2, it's really anti-formation, Medieval 2. I understand why it was a different time, right? But I still think it doesn't feel great, right? Okay, so we've got our Indian war elephants. And we've got our nice Lydian cataphracts ready to go. So let's set up our battle line, our infantry. Let's put our missiles up in the right spot.
Await your command.
Let's have our Lydian skirmishers on the right again. Hopefully this time I don't forget about them.
Await your command.
Let's put 3 lancers on the right,
Light cavalry.
3 on the left,
War elephants.
and we'll put the elephants on the left as well, and our general. Okay, so the Galatians are attacking me, so I'll let them come at me. So you know what? I'm going to pull my infantry back a little more and have the slingers with skirmish mode. I'm going to pull back the slingers as well, because I don't want to accidentally have my cavalry engage in the woods against enemy infantry. I don't want that to happen. So here we have the Galatian host.
Hold the banner high.
Svetelin Angelov. Hello. He says, hello, what are your PC specs? Does Rome 2 run well? I am running this on a budget gaming laptop from 2017, the Dell 5577 with the NVIDIA GTX 1050 and Intel 45-watt Core i5, 7th gen, 4-core processor. So it runs fairly well, but not the best. It's a little clunky. Newer Total Wars like Troy and Three Kingdoms run better on this hardware, actually. Rome 2 AI is better at launching naval invasions. Rome Remastered actually has pretty good naval invasion AI now. Better than original Rome 1, that's for sure. Okay, so what I'm hoping is that I can use my elephants and my general to get the enemy noble horse. So we've got Cappadocian cavalry, half cataphract, one of my favorite cavalry units in the game coming at us here. We've got the Galatian nobles. Okay, come on, slingers. Fight the best you can. Okay, Lydian skirmishers. Skirmish lancers set up. Elephants and general move forward. Okay, the enemy is coming at us from the center. Okay, we are doing well already. Okay, light lancers and general, move forward. War elephants, move in closer. Okay, they're hitting our infantry line again. They are throwing javelins, which is effective. Okay, elephants.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General, hit the enemy general. Inspire yourself.
Our general is under attack.
Elephants, destroy this Cappadocian cav. Okay, Phrygians, move against these spearmen. Don't let them engage our cavalry.
The men are wavering.
They're not wavering. Calm down. Oh, lancers. I lost some light lancers there. That's okay. Okay, our war elephants are doing well. Our general is not doing well.
We await your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yours to command. Follow at the
Come on now. Forward. Ready and waiting.
Okay, move in, guys.
Fallen.
Oh, I lost the general. Oh. Always. Always lose the general.
Engage! Our men flee the field of battle.
Not good. Not good at all.
Shameful display.
We were doing pretty well.
missile infantry. War elephants.
I was not careful.
We await your command. Light cavalry.
Yeah, not great. Not great. Yep, classic moment.
Ready to ride. Your orders?
Ready. Riders.
Ready and waiting.
Advance at speed.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Missile cavalry at your command.
War elephants.
The only thing that would be good is if our war elephants
Glory.
could defeat the enemy general. But it's not going to work.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Now, the Galatians don't really have any more javelins here right now. They used up all their javelins.
To command.
So I'm going to have
Our men flee the field
my
of
other
battle.
guys withdraw.
This is a shameful display.
And the elephants are withdrawing too. Okay. Well. Here we go again. Here we go again. I am sorry, Genesis. This always happens in my streams. I always lose my general. Now, because I lose my general, I usually stream Medieval 2 and sometimes Rome. So when I lose my general, usually it doesn't affect the outcome of the battle. I still win. But this time, my infantry routed. It was a mass rout there. And you can see, I lost less guys than they did. Okay, now we have a food problem. Okay, so it's oh, hello Stellar, good to see you. So actually it's 11:10 p.m. where I am. I was unfortunately I had to start the stream a bit late. Yeah, so actually I appreciate this. I lost way less guys than them, even though I had to retreat because I lost my general. So that's really cool. So in vanilla, I might have won that battle. Okay, so let's go for the king. An honorable death. Okay. So let's take Muwatsiti out of Sardis. Yeah, and let's garrison Sardis, make them a little happier. I wish I had a little more money. But actually, I only lost essentially one unit here. So things are actually pretty good. I could have definitely defeated the Galatians there. I just mismanaged my general. I really like the battle mechanics here, Genesis. That was really a nice battle, because I would have won, And I did crush more of them. I killed more of them than they killed of me, even after the rout. So that was really nice balancing. If you could make like a battle mod for vanilla Rome 2 that worked that way, that would be really awesome. Lemur Jim says, I'd like to try Rome 2 and its mods. I feel that actually being defeated rarely happens once you play too much Rome and Medieval 2. Yeah. Okay. I never use elephants, so I want to use elephants. Sue me. Okay. So it's going to take a few turns until my units are replenished here, unfortunately. So let's see here, let's see. Yeah, it's going to take over 10 turns for my guys to replenish. I think I'm just going to have to build up, essentially. I am stealing food from the Galatians right now. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice indeed. I wish I could get my public order up. So at the next chance, I'm going to upgrade one of my buildings. So let's yeah, let's end the turn, and then I'll see what I'm going to do here. Okay, now the Galatians are in my territory. So that's interesting. Yeah, definitely. Rome 2 looks very authentic. I like the look of the faction symbols and the 2D art. I don't like the Rome 2 campaign map very much. I like the battle maps a lot. I think the battle maps look very cool. I don't like the campaign map overall. I don't like the coastlines. That's what bothers me the most, I would say. Yeah, so I'd say actually losing this battle was quite a nice showcase for the battle mechanics in New World, because these are some of the best battle mechanics I've seen in a mod. Really, because, you know, Europa Barbarorum, I think, has really good battle mechanics, but then it suffers due to being based on Medieval 2, so things are very sluggish, right? I'm going to pull my guys back here. So the enemy army, they're kind of replenished here. So I should have done a better job at separating their cavalry from the infantry before I went after the general. I was too quick to go after the general here. That was my big issue. I know the elephants are eating my money. Okay, fine. I'll disband the elephants. Can I at least beat the Galatians and then disband the elephants? I have a couple turns. Hello, Happy Compy. Good to see you, Happy Compy. Of course, friend of the channel. Participant in many streams. The Galatians are besieging us. So if we can crush this Galatian army, I think things will be much nicer. Yes, Happy Compy says, based take that Medieval 2 has sluggish combat. I never liked it like I like Rome 1's. Yeah, Rome 1's battle engine is legendary. That's why they did not change it at all in Rome Remastered. The developers mentioned that they wanted to keep the battle engine exactly the same. And the Rome 1 is the perfect Total War battle engine for melee combat. Missiles are a little bit overpowered in Rome 1, but actually there are a lot of mods that turn it down quite a bit. Yeah, turn times in Rome 2. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, Sardis is under siege. So we've got to fight these guys. We've got to crush them. Let's do this. Yeah, I actually saw New World a long time ago, but at that time I got busy and then I forgot about it, and then yeah, actually I rediscovered it somewhat recently. I think I was in the New World Discord, so I was following it, and then yeah, I decided to make that video about it. Okay. So this is the fate of Lydia. The army of Lydia. So let's put our missile troops in the front. Our melee troops are good. They can hold off the Galatians, no problem. It's just our cavalry with the light lancers. I really wish I could upgrade my stables sooner. So yeah, let's put the lancers on the right, cataphracts and elephants on the left. Let's get this party started. You know what?
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Let's set up everyone up on the hill. Oops, oops. Yeah, infantry. Oh, they're coming from the back. Okay, so let's set up our infantry. Yeah, let's do this. Cavalry. Let's put them up here on the right. And the Indian elephants and generals cataphracts on the left flank. So we've got some shielded sergeants here under Matslawa. So let's check them out. These are the Lydian infantry bodyguard troops. Oh, hold on. I was... Okay, pause. I was busy showcasing stuff again. Okay, missile troops get back. Other missile troops get back here. Infantry back here. And a light cav over here. Okay, go. Slingers, come on, get back. Okay, let's pull those slingers back, please. Okay. Inspire yourself, General. Get inspired. Okay, now get back. We've got some epic music here. Genesis, I forgot. Did you answer the question? Is there new music in New World or not? Because there's some pretty epic music here. Actually, I think it's the Rome 2 music. I like the Rome 2 music. Okay, we got a little bit caught up. Losing troops here. General, pull back here as high as possible. Okay, Cappadocian Cav. That is something we can handle. Skirmish mode, please. Okay, so infantry.
The men are wavering.
No javelinmen, you're supposed to skirmish. I forgot to put him on skirmish mode. Okay, Phrygians. Move forward. Okay, I want their noble cav to charge in there. Have we defeated the Cappadocian Cav? Things are looking pretty good on that front. Okay, Lancers. Hit these guys from the back. Hit these Celtic slingers. Indian war elephants. Okay, we seem to be holding the infantry fairly well here. So Indian war elephants, I want you to charge at the enemy general. General, inspire yourself. That Cappadocian Cav just won't go down. Stampede, war elephants. Stampede as best you can. Let's see these Galatians fall. They are falling. Okay, Lancers, hit those slingers.
The battle is turning in our favor.
General, hit those slingers. There we go. But the enemy general has not fallen yet. We got him. There we go. Okay, we fought this one a little bit better. I think I made some mistakes due to the presence of the forest. I didn't deploy very well in the previous battle. Okay, boys. Let's chase him down. Let's get as many of them as we can. So let's check out the remnant of the battlefield here. Oh, we got some more light lancers. Okay. So yeah, this was a slaughter in the center. That's for sure. Our infantry really holds the Galatians well. We should have done a better job in that previous battle, that's for sure. That was definitely a winnable battle. The Galatian general's bodyguard fell here in the center. Good work by the spear sergeants. He probably shouldn't have charged the spear sergeants and the shielded sergeants. Again, a very nice looking army for the Lydians, that's for sure. No, I like the Rome 2 soundtrack. It is exactly like the 50s and 60s historical epics. It's different from the Rome 1 soundtrack, and it's good that it is. It shouldn't have been exactly the same. It's a little more ambient. Check out the Medjay Fayum's ambience videos, or ambiance videos. He has quite a few of them on his channel.
Traveling men! Advance! Orders!
Come on, Lancers. Take down as many of them as possible.
Curse this day!
Oh, hello, Winnie Pooh. Good to see you. Yes, it's me. Okay, General, move after the mercenary Gaelic warriors, and skirmishers move against the Levy Freemen here. I really do like routes in Rome 2 more. They feel much more realistic than routes in Rome 1 or Medieval 2. It's really hard to wipe out enemy armies here, which is, of course, more realistic. We gotta take down these mercenary Gaelic warriors.
General!
Okay, very nice. Really crushing these guys here. Hello, hairy ape Knuckles. Are you like a combination of a hairy ape and Knuckles the Echidna? Sonic Total War, anybody? I'm sure Stellar would like to see that. Okay, so let's quit the battle here. That was a decisive victory, there can be no doubt that Lydia will survive after this video. I mean, this battle. So what does everyone think of the stream setup now? The audio, I've improved it significantly, I think. How about the video? Is the video okay? Should I change something about it? Happy Compy says, did you play Troy Mythos? Yes, actually I have a review that I'm still working on for it. I just wasn't able to get it done just yet. But I will be reviewing Troy Mythos, the mythological and historical campaigns. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Troy really gets a lot less views on my channel, that's for sure. Okay. So let's enslave the captives. Okay. So yeah, that was a nice battle for Sardis. Okay. So now we really crushed those guys. But I'm having a severe money problem. So what I'm going to do is auto-resolve this. And then probably disband the elephants. Even though they're very effective. Yeah, Troy gets a lot less views. It makes sense. Oh, I lost those light lancers because of auto resolve. Oh well. KFC says looking good. I remember when your first streams didn't go very well. Yeah, I remember my first stream. I had the audio issue. I was playing Broken Crescent. I should play Broken Crescent again because it's been almost a year since I've done Broken Crescent. And everyone loves Broken Crescent. Yeah, famous battle defeated by Galatia. Famous battle victory over Galatia. So let's disband the elephants. They have served their purpose. We have crushed the Galatians there. So let's increase our traditions. Let's go for... Oh, this is our general. Okay. Let's go for a philosopher. For him. And let's go for... You know what I need? I need increased growth and wealth. So let's go for quarrying. For now. I don't like that the Trojan army is coming at me. I don't like that at all. So let's send our guys close to Ankara here. How many troops do we have? We have 16 units. Most of them depleted. And in Ankara they have 14 units. Let's see if they'll be able to build up their forces again, because it seems like the Galatians are in trouble. Let's train up some Phrygian infantry. And we'll attack the Galatians next turn, perhaps. Yeah, the audio quality was really bad before. There was nothing I could do. Pyruvic Acid says play a fantasy mod. I am playing a fantasy mod. I know Pyruvic Acid always wants me to play the fantasy mods. I will be covering Lord of the Rings Total War for the original Rome. There are a lot of mods I should cover for the original Rome that I haven't covered yet. Because I want to cover them before someone thinks to port them to Rome Remastered. Of course, it isn't actually that hard to port mods to Rome Remastered. Like porting units, it's definitely possible. You just have to do some upscaling. And do some stuff in the code for the remaster, and then boom. Okay, it's not that easy, but perhaps I'm thinking about porting a mod for Rome Remastered. Just a slight spoiler? I don't know. Okay. Planet War, yeah, I haven't tried it. Farah, you know, there's a mod I haven't covered yet. Okay, going after Ankara. Let's continue the siege. Let's see, if the Galatians sally out, I think I can beat them because I have the cavalry advantage. They have a lot of swordsmen, not a lot of spearmen. They have a couple of units of cavalry. I've got to beat their cavalry. That's for sure. I'm going to have a rebellion. That's not good. So let's recruit a unit of Phrygian infantry. Okay, 1 unit of Phrygian infantry. Let's see what happens. Am I a modder? I was a modder back in the day. I made some mods for Civilization 4. I think I was like 12. I was 12 or 13 when I did that. And I made the first People's Civilization pack for Civilization 4. I also made the Kingdom of Pontus Civilization for Civ 4. That was fun. I've enjoyed Pontus since I was 12, yes. Who doesn't like Pontus? I hate that meme where people are making fun of Pontus. Leave Pontus alone. What did Pontus do to you? I have family from Pontus. Okay. So Sardis is not happy. That's not good. We've recruited some more infantry, which is good. Where are the rebels in our province? I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of sieges going on. If I was stronger, I would go and assist the Bithynians against Troy. And now that I'm seeing how this is all playing out, I should have gone against Pergamum instead. But whatever. Yeah, Galatia's a tough faction, that's for sure. So I think actually the Trojans maybe defeated that rebellion. Because no one is rebelling now. Okay. So unfortunately, it's a bit late here. It's 11:40 p.m. So I have to end the stream in a couple of minutes. So let's do one more turn and then I'll end the stream. And then you know what? I have to continue this stream because this stream was quite fun. This was quite fun for me as well. The gameplay is fast. The battle mechanics are very nice in New World. I mentioned this in my video that I did on New World. It was an impressions video. I'll do a full review once it's more complete. And yes, someone mentioned Medieval Kingdoms. I will be doing a video about that at some point soon. I know I've been doing only Medieval 2 and Rome Remastered the past several months, so I have to get to some of the other historical Total Wars as well. And there's someone in the comments I keep promising that I'll make a video about Imperial Splendor, and I never do it. So I have to do that as well, Imperial Splendor for Empire. Rome 2 destroyed Total War Center? You know, Total War Center had a lot of toxicity. Even Empire caused a lot of toxicity. There was even a lot of toxicity for Medieval 2. There's just a lot of toxicity in general in the world. Don't be toxic. That's my plea for the end of this stream. Okay. If you would like to support the channel, there's a link in the description to the Patreon, or to become a channel member on YouTube. You can become an Eastern Infantry or Cataphract member of the channel. It really helps out. If you enjoy the historical Total Wars, consider subscribing. I'm going to have to end the stream here, but it was quite fun. We'll continue. Let's see what happens to Lydia. Perhaps I'll finish up Lydia, and I'll do an Atlantean campaign, perhaps. Let's see. Let's see. And thank you very much to Genesis for creating this mod, for being here with us during the stream here, answering our questions. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the improved audio, enjoyed the camera. So I will see you all in the next one.